Hi, my name is Gustaf. I run Makerspark. It's a kind of maker space, event space, co-working space, hangout in Gamla stan. And you're welcome to come join me there pretty much anytime. So I'm here to... What happened just? Yeah, okay. I'm here to say... So, first of all, qualifying question. Whoever bought something from Alibaba? Okay, the rest of you, what the fuck are you doing? That's where you get your shit. Then that's like the basic foundation of the whole hardware revolution is the fact that we can now buy our components straight from the factory in China, not having to go to Clas Ohlson and pay shitloads for them. So I had this idea that I wanted to build this disco ball. So this is a disco ball. It's 1 meter diameter. It has about 200 mirrors on it, and that's why the servos, because all the servos are controlling the 200 mirrors. So this is a little prototype. So I've done a prototype, laser cut, little cardboard pieces here. So it's basically going to be 200 mirrors on a big ball that can move with the music, and it's huge, and it's going to be blinky. So that was the hardware part of it. So why am I talking about this? I'm talking about this because of this. So this is Burning Man. Who heard about Burning Man? The rest of you, what the fuck's wrong with you? So basically, Burning Man is a prototype city. It's a prototype universe. It's like, hey, let's prototype anything that's possible to prototype and just bring it into the middle of fucking nowhere. 80,000 people going into the desert and building what they want. It's a participatory festival where all content is created by the people who show up. It's basically the same foundation as the internet. You know, instead of having to ask permission and getting grants and permits from the government, you just have the basic principle that anyone can connect anything without having to ask first. And that's what this is. You hook it up, your idea, whatever it is. And you know, people come and worship this man on fire, and they build art and art and art and a lot of blinky art. Blinky art is huge at Burning Man. This is like the capital of blinky shit. So if you're into blinky shit like me, this is your place. But not only that, this is like the capital of innovation in the world right now. And I'm not just talking about tech side. I'm talking about like, why are we here? Why are we doing this? I mean, this is a prototype religion. This is a prototype way of life. And yeah, and it's of course intricately connected with, you know, the Silicon Valley we all know and love. I mean, when Eric Schmidt was hired by Google in 2002, like this by the way, do you know what this is? This is the first Google Doodle ever made. So in 96 or 97, this was the logo on the Google main page when you went in. And when you clicked it, it said all of Google is at Burning Man. If the site goes down, we're back on Tuesday. Now, when Eric Schmidt was hired by Google in 2002, there's a New York Times article from 2002 where they interview Larry Page, and Larry says, well, we had a lot of good candidates, but Eric was the only one who had been to Burning Man. So going from that, why am I talking about this here? Because Stockholm is trying to make this claim of being some kind of startup city. We can't do that unless we have a fucking Burning Man here, right? So I figured you all would like to help out and do that, because I mean, no one can do it themselves. No one can do it. It's just like this thing that everyone is a part of and wants to create. It's like the internet, but we started just 2 months ago. Had this idea like, hey, let's do this in Stockholm, yeah. And it's happening. So it's called Urban Burn, the Bizarre Star Bazaar. It's the vision of, you know, in the future, We're on an intergalactic space station, and we, of course, live in a world of abundance. So everyone's showing up there to share and give all of their creative inventiveness. So it's this chaotic bazaar of people who are trying to give you things. And that's what we're trying to create. So we have, with some people, who's going? There's some people here already who's going, yeah? Yeah? Awesome, yeah! We rented a Nobelberget, so it's a 2,000 square meter warehouse building. This is gonna happen in 2 weeks. It's a 2,000 square meter warehouse building. We rented it for 5 days. It's gonna be open from 10 a.m. till 3 a.m. every day for those 5 days. And when the first people show up who have gotten tickets, the first people who show up on Wednesday, it's gonna be empty. It's just gonna be, you have to come in and figure out how to set up your own ticket check, basically, because no one's in charge of that. No one's in charge of anything. And when we leave on Sunday night, it's also gonna be empty, hopefully. And what happens between that time is up to you guys. So this is an invitation to take whatever you like to give to other people, whatever you like to create, whatever comes from in here, and like, I want to show this to the world, be it, your cool little Internet of Things prototype thing, or your amazing yoga / BDSM workshop. You do whatever you want to do. And come and make some magic. So thank you for having me.